everybody, thanks for joining us for another craft video. We are going to be doing pressed flower art today. This is a super simple craft with the right frame and also the right technique of how to press your flowers. So I'm going to show you that. If you got the kit at the library, this is what's in your kit. It is a floater frame. The floater frame that we got is from the Dollar Tree. They have a lot of them there. You may have this one. You also may have the 7x7 one, which is a square one. So what we did with the square ones is we actually just bought two and we took the glass from one and pressed it into another one. So these are the two frames that you may have in your kit. You also have in your kit some parchment paper. Parchment paper is what we're going to be using to press our flowers to keep them dry and dry them up throughout the week. And then what you need at home are, of course, your own very own flowers. You could pick them outside. I'm doing this video at the end of March, so there's not much that has bloomed yet. So I decided to buy some pansies from the store, and I'm going to be using the purple and white pansies for my floater frame. And you will also need a book. I am doing this very, very, very thick Jane Austen book. It's a collection of her stories. It's like literally 1,000 pages. It's great to use a heavy book. You don't have to use a 1,000-page book, but it's good to grab a heavy book so that you can really press your flowers in and they stay nice and flat. So with that, let's get started. We'll show you how to do this. Very simple craft. At the end of the video, we also gave you like a sticker that says spring. It's a vinyl sticker. You can choose to put that on or you don't have to. It is entirely up to you. All right, here we go. Okay, so first step is to take our flowers and put them in the parchment paper. I have picked 5 flowers. That's pretty much all you need for the size frame that they are. And the stems are about 3 to 4 inches long. So you can definitely pick this size flower. And what we're going to do is just take our flowers, line them up into the parchment paper, just like this. Actually, I'm going to, since I have five, I'm going to separate them a little bit. Put 3 in one parchment paper. And then in the second parchment paper, I'm going to put 2. All we do is just stick it right in there and fold the parchment paper over like so. Then we take our book, open it up to the middle. I said there was about 1,000 pages in here, so I'm going to go to page 549. And I'm going to stick it right in the middle, just like that, and close it in. And then since I have this second one, I'm going to actually open it 3/4 of the way, and we're going to try the second one as well. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to keep this pressed for 1 week. And then 1 week later, we're going to take them out and I will show you how to assemble them. My outfit will probably be different because it's a different day, but this is how long your flowers should be in your book for. So here it is a week later, and I have opened up this 1,000-page book, and we will just see how the flowers came out. You can see that they are nicely pressed. I've already actually took a peek at this before I made this video, but I want to just take note that these are going to come apart pretty easily, but when you take yours apart, they will actually be sticking together. So just please be very careful that when you open up your parchment paper, you separate them carefully, and then they will look like something similar to this. So just note that I see like only a few flowers here, which is pretty interesting. Actually, I think, didn't I do a whole nother section? Haha, I did. Look at that. I forgot I put 2 more flowers in there. So these are how the other ones came out. And they're nicely pressed. They're dried up, which is nice. They're not wet. So this is perfect timing to put it onto the frame. This next step is probably the best part and the most fun part to do. We are going to arrange the flowers on the glass frame. So your frame will look something like this. I flipped it over. I took the backing off already. And what we're going to do is take out the 2 glass panes. Remember that there's 2 here. So there's 2 glass panes. You're going to take them apart just like that. We're going to take 1 glass pane and what we're going to do is arrange them however you like on your frame. So I am going to have a little fun with this. After arranging your flowers, you are going to take your hot glue gun and hot glue the corners of your glass frame. Be sure to hot glue the very tip end of the corner, because if you do it more in the middle, you're going to see the hot glue on the frame, as you will see on mine. So this is very important when you actually arrange your frame and your flowers. I'm having trouble finding a spot for the spring sticker. I don't know whether to put it this way or stick it this way at the bottom or slant it even. But I think I'm going to just put it at the bottom and leave this spot all blank space. So just for you at home, when you arrange your flowers, you may just want to think about where you're going to put your spring sticker if you even want to put it on there.